Hey, yo, everyone. Welcome to the Exercise Nick Show. I'm Exercise Nick, and this is X Nicky. And we're back. Yeah, we had earlier today, I just had the stream kind of running, jumping in and out, mostly out. And everyone came in and said hello. And we even have a new couple new people. And one of the newer persons to say hello was a guy called Kazik. Kazik12. Or is it Kazik2? Either way, yeah, I just want to say, thanks for following. Also, I just want to thank King Demuli for doing a hydrate. Kritos for joining also. Also want to, shout out, everyone else, who's on the Discord. So if you're not on the Discord, check it out. You just have to go Discord, type in Exercise Nick or Exercise Nick 3000. I'm in Discord, YouTube. Check it out. There's tons of stuff there and pretty cool people to hang out with. What do we do here? What we do here is we do art. We make music. We do art. I'm doing a little bit of game development also in the background, and some of it I show. So it's been a while, right? So the stream has been kind of in and out, spotty at most, and not much and that kind of thing, So I've been having a whole different things happening, and in real life, and just kind of clearing those things out and trying to make a definite time slot for this stream for the Exercise Next show. So all the longtime followers and viewers, if you're kind of bummed out and say, hey, I thought the show's gonna explode even more, it's gonna explode. We've seen that in Fate. So hey, let's get right to it. Let's do some cool stuff. Let's check out some Blender and see what's up. And yeah, check out some concept art, some drawing. We'll see what's going on. All right, guys, let's get right to it. How you doing, X Nikki? We haven't heard or we've seen X Nikki. She's just mostly silent. X Nikki is you could use text to speech to have X Nikki say anything you wanted to say here on the stream for free. So there's a little icon on the stream that you could click on called sound alert, and then there's a text to speech button, and anyone could go in there and type stuff and she'll just say it. Anywho's let's continue and let's continue to do stuff. Yeah, X Nikki, yeah, that's pretty amazing. Let's go. Okie dokie, here we are. And I'm in Blender. So someone, I think it was Kratos, came in at one point and he was like, hey, how do you create a character from your head? And my first instinct is to say any characters, you should sketch it out. So let's do a little bit of that. Let's switch over to the Wacom and let's start sketching. I'm going to use the GIMP. Just go new. So say like you have a character in your head. Drawing skills definitely come into play here. So I have, my favorite program, the GIMP here. Okay, guys, you have to forgive me here. It's like my keyboard is okay. Let's get this going. Okay, there we are. Okay, so I have like a concept sketch kind of brush there, and it's all it is a rectangle brush. Let's see what we could draw. Yeah, there we go. So you have a concept in your head. The coolest thing is to try to draw it out. I'll try to do something a little bit different than you guys have seen me done here. I'll do a cartoon character. Do something like a bunny rabbit. It's like crazy. This rabbit likes to eat a lot of carrots, guys. That's why his teeth. And you could do this, and like, I like sketching. I don't necessarily like sketching cartoon characters, to be honest with you guys. I find it could be a little annoying to do. But that's just me, you know. But even if they're annoying, they're still kind of fun to do anyway. Let's keep this guy like this. Yeah, of course, and if you're doing a cartoon bunny, he's got to have big floppy ears. Cartoon bunny rabbit. Probably his ears is like the biggest thing on his entire body because he has like some kind of superpower going on. Should he have big eyes? Man, this rabbit is scary already. Oh my gosh, this is the scariest bunny rabbit. I'll put pupils because I know you guys will be like, oh, X-Nick, you don't draw pupils. Let's try for the anime. Let's try for the anime look. Let's go like that. Oh my gosh. Look like he hasn't slept in days. Okay. It's a pretty ridiculous bunny rabbit. How are we gonna do his body? Body, like maybe. Let's try for different shapes. So I did kind of like an oval for his. Man, that's some cheeks right there, huh? It's like a cross between a chipmunk and a bunny rabbit. I think rabbit has like these whiskers. Oh my gosh, this thing is psycho. I don't know what to do with the other ear. The other ear maybe could go back. This is floppy ears. So you have a character and you're thinking of and you want to create something cool to animate in Blender. You definitely got to start off by sketching. Okay, and I think like the last time our character was like this and like that, kind of stubby arms and legs, but we're not gonna do that. Let's give him a little more to it than that. Maybe more of a body, right? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Of course, rabbits is known to have big feet. We gotta fix his ears. If I give him like these bendy arms, he'll look kind of Cuphead style, right? Yeah, he look like he's from that era of cartoons, like a 20s, like the 1920s. I think maybe even 30s. Okay. Let's give our bunny here. Let's give him kind of like a, kind of like a weird mohawk. So you don't know how to draw, but you know, just doing like a sketch of something like this goes a long way. And notice I haven't changed like my brush size or pencil size or whatever it is. I'm just doing whatever it is. And then just go ahead with the erase and erase, you know, some of this stuff here. Maybe it's a one-ear bunny. Maybe one of his one of his ears got cut off. Let's put a band around it. The knot, tie it. Man, he's been through hell and back, guys. I didn't see that the big nose instead of the a little cute button nose. Rabbits have cute button nose, so let's make him more rabbit-like. There you go. Give him like a muzzle type thing. Give him a fancy hairstyle, like a whipped cream. So yeah, so this would be my first stab at if you had a character in your head and you want to be able to do it in 3D. Take a piece of, you know, paper, a pen or pencil, and just sketch it out. You know, it doesn't have to be great. Look at what I'm doing. It doesn't. I'm not trying to create the next Bugs Bunny or win an award for like the best drawing, but what you really want to do is to kind of get your idea at least on a piece of paper or something like that, so that you don't lose the gist of what it is you're doing. And then you work, and then you take your time and you slowly work on like little parts one at a time. And remember, with drawing, the more you do it, the better you get. So I haven't drawn anything in a little bit, but I know I could draw. So it's like I'm not overly nervous about it. But if you know like you're not really that good at drawing or art in general, but you do want to create a character, don't feel bad if your drawing doesn't if it doesn't quite come out the way that's in your mind's eye. But even that takes time. Do like a white underbelly here, right? Even as an artist, like sometimes you have these ideas of how cool character that you want to animate could look like, and you know it doesn't it rarely ever comes out exactly like what's in your head, but the more you draw, it gets closer to that. Of course, you got to give him a name, right? You can't just create a character and not have a cool name for it. Call him Wubsy Rabbit or something. I don't know. You know, and and then another thing, like if you're drawing a character to 3D model, try not to think too much about the fact that you're going to 3D model it, because sometimes when you have those ideas in your head, it kind of limit. You know, it's kind of like you draw to kind of know what you could model, and that could be very limiting. Excuse me. Yeah. So you kind of wanna, just make something cool and don't worry about like something that you like, right? When I say something cool, I mean something that you like, and then you could worry about creating that in 3D. You don't wanna go with too much 3D, or the fact that you're gonna create it in 3D in your head because you're gonna be afraid to do it a certain way. So like I'm just doing this guy, and I think he just I'm just trying to do something a little bit different than what I would normally draw or do. And I'm thinking that you know, once we start to put this guy to sculpt him in 3D, it should be pretty interesting. Right? So you got a character in your head and you want to be able to 3D model it. First thing to do, sketch it, no matter how terrible it looks. Yeah, so this guy's seen some better times. He has one of his ears cut off. He has a band around it. I was gonna do him like with one eye, but then that would be too much, right? Let's give him some thick eyebrows, because he's gotta have these floating eyebrows in order for him to be a true cartoon character. So you notice how you're not really seeing the brows that much. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually drop some white in there. I'm just gonna come back with some white, and now I'm gonna go to a smaller brush instead of using the same size brush. Just gonna do some negative paint sketching. Now that's a technique right there that you learn from doing comics, and then see here. Let's go default. Okay, I'm gonna go back with some black now and just kind of run it over. Looks like the top there. Okay, and then we have this here, and it's all about just doing a rough sketch and then taking your time and erasing the parts that is not needed for the drawing. You know. Yeah, see now I'm starting to get a little elaborate with it. Another naked character. We should probably try to give some of these guys clothes and stuff. But animals don't really wear clothes, you know? If you want to be kind of technical about it. And I guess this bow up there is kind of like, it's kind of like clothes. Yo, Mattia, how you doing? Hi, hi, hi. I saw you were on earlier. Very cool. I mean, let's keep our cartoon character kind of the archetypal, the archetypical, archetypal cartoon character. Let's give him some white gloves, just just to put it. I don't normally like to do stuff like that, but I know it'll lend to have him looking more like a old-fashioned, old-timey character with the white gloves. Because they were a staple with cartoon characters. They always had white gloves for some reason. Oh, you regained your sight a month ago? And oh, my voice sounds different now? Maybe because you could, maybe because you can see like, maybe because you could see, the bear and everything like that. And maybe because you could see me and, you could put a face with a voice. So now it's not like who you would think. But, maybe it's a thing like that. Oh wow, all songs seem flatter. I could see that. I could see that. That's interesting, man. I guess that's you know what? Don't feel anyhow. That's probably like your body's way of trying to even everything out. Because if everything was overly heightened, it might be too much for for your mind and all that. It might just be too much. Your body's trying to kind of equalize things out. So it's kind of like some songs song duller now, and people may song a little heavier and a little slower. I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, you have to get used to everything again. That's great, man. I've been praying for you. I'm glad that that happened. I'm so happy for you. It's a miracle. This guy has little Popeye arms, I guess. Yeah, they're back to playing the violin. That's great. Are you still on the road, like doing performing and that kind of thing? Are you still doing that stuff? I got you. Slowly recovering. Okay. That is amazing, man. I'm so happy for you. I always like to hear good things happening to the people that I know. Look at this guy. This little cartoon guy is something else. Oh, you sent me something on Discord. That's awesome. Yeah, let me go check that out. This guy is his eyes, man. Let's see. This cartoon character's eyes is really big. I mean, we can make them bigger, like really anime big, but I think this should be good enough. A little shine for his nose. I can show without any worries. Okay. Yeah, let me check it out here. I'm firing up Discord right now. Mattia. Ah. You play your violin like a guitar. Oh, hey guys, let's check this out. Mattia just sent me something here on Discord. I think Mattia, this is you playing the violin here. Let's check this. Let's see what this is about. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Hold on, guys. Switch back to the main desktop here. Mattia has this amazing skill. Let's check it out. Wow. Whoa. Let's play that one more time.
You play your violin like a guitar, so just get a guitar then. No.
Wow!
Yeah, that's great, man. Yeah, you look much more settled. You know? Yeah, you're looking at the fret, or whatever you call that. You call that a fret, the neck of the violin? Hotness. I like that, Mattia. Hey, that's great. That is awesome. Sweet.
Let's play some video games! Yeah!
Maybe not right now. Yeah, man. Wow, congrats, man. Yeah, good stuff, man. I love it. Right, you still play entirely by ear, okay. Oh, you've been playing since yesterday? Now, do you come up with your own riffs? Or do you, are you making your own, are you doing it based upon other like music that you like? I'm just wondering. Oh, you improv? Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, your riffs are good, man. I like it. Really? Like, what's that feeling? What does it feel like? Does it feel like you're floating out there, or does it feel like, how does that feel? It just feels strange. Okay, so after you like, if you have a character, and let's draw his fingers here. So if you have a character and you want to do him in 3D. It's always good to do a sketch like what I'm doing. Man, there's so many talented people in the Discord community here, and in the show. Man, and a lot of those guys you know, like Mateo and, you know, a good bit many people out there. They're really talented with like doing music, man. It's been a while, guys, since I've drawn. Anywho's, so you got a character sketched up. Oh, let's go. I'm actually drawing a character, and you guys are not seeing it. Let's go back. Let's go back to it. It's on the way. Come. It's on the way. Let's go. Oh, not that. This. There you go. Okay, so you got this guy sketched up. He's kind of twisted. Let's fix that. Kind of straighten him up a bit. There we go. That's the ticket. Okie dokie. All right. What colors should this guy have? We haven't even saved this guy out. Let's save it. Save in. I mean, you don't even have to color it, really. You just want to have an idea of what the character looks like in your own mind's eye. You know, you just kind of want to put that down. Let's save it in let's see here. Okay, so you want to save this out. Bam. It's just let's put some color on him. Like, I have no idea what color this guy should be. It's always fun to color things. Maybe like blue or something. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what that looks like. And you could always change the color later, right? You don't have to stick with, you know, because it's you're just trying to get the idea from your head onto a piece of paper. So when you go to sculpt it, you won't forget what things look like. I'm just gonna just color it like crayons or something. Let's just color it real quick. Or, you know, you could use a lasso tool, the lasso tool, to color also, and change your mode of your layer to be multiply. Actually, you could put the image on top, and you could color on the layer below. So the image on top, you put that as multiply. Oops, let's make a layer below. Yep, and the layer below, and you just fill the layer below with white. It's no big deals. There we go. Now you could color on the layer below, because the layer on top is multiplied. And I have a lasso tool, so you could just like start like selecting like swaths of like sections of the image. Something like that, right? Oh, you have to double tap here in the new GIMP. Okay, let's continue here. Let's start doing the ears and stuff. You gotta come up with like a main color for the guy. Oh man, what happened there? So I'm just kind of using like a freeform lasso, just dropping this color on there. It's no big deals.
How interesting. Just look at that.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, I just saw what you typed there, Mateo. Hold on, let's check this out. Yeah, okay, you don't wrap the letters, give you the meanings, the sense of the meaning, meaningless. Okay, yeah. Oh, meaningless shapes, okay. You have to do rehabilitation therapy, okay? Oh, okay, recognize them, nice. Oh, wow. Whoa, yeah. I see what you're saying. It's like you jump forward in time. Whoa, I didn't think of that. So like, does everybody look a little different than what you imagine after all that time? That was a sloppy lasso, guy. I'm gonna do the lasso over. You still don't fully trust this side, okay? Still tend to make gestures from when I was blind, such as holding my hands in front of me. Okay, yeah. I noticed him holding in front of you to get stuff. Nice. Now let me ask you a question. Do you have to wear? Are you going to wear glasses? Would glasses help even more? I'm just wondering because I wear glasses. Well, would they not make a difference? Okay. very strong glasses. Okay, okay. Yeah, the lenses has some kind of micro prism. Okay, that move the light to a certain position on the red. Wow, and not to the center. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I see what you're saying. So you have specialized, yeah. So they build the glasses just for your own eyesight. Okay. Okay, the doctor tried to remove, okay, the burn part and. Oh, they start to recover the. Okay, I see. They start to recover it. Okay, that's good. No. Okay, this could take years, but there is also the risk that it will be okay because okay. Well, yeah, you know what, you know what, you know, the important thing is that you got some recovery, you know, and you know it's definitely a help, and just enjoy it, man. Like, you know, I assure you, yeah, enjoying the moment. Yeah, exactly, bro. Yep, yep. I agree with you. Yeah, enjoying the moment for sure. Yeah, I've learned in the past. I mean, I'm not going through anything like what you're going through there. What you're going through there is, you know, it's pretty. It takes a pretty, pretty tough person, you know. Um, but I'm going through some similar things. You know, one of the reasons why the stream hasn't been. I mean, similar things in terms of health. You know, not me personally, but just somebody I know and everything like that. And you know, sometimes it's just all you have is the moment of, you know, rest and peace, and sometimes you gotta just take that and be thankful for that for sure. Yeah, but you know that's what they say, right? You know, so like the next thing too, man, like, you know, what the doctors say is good to know what they say and all that. But at the same time, you know, as humans, we, you know, we don't know what the next moment. I mean, things could change. You know, you might be the one person But oh, okay, you know, well, you know, this guy, you know, things actually recover and it's just stayed recovered. You know, you don't know, right? You don't know, so you don't want to put yourself in a box and say, well, oh, you know, you're gonna lose it again, or you know, you don't want to say that about yourself. You know, you just kind of, you know, like what you said, live in the moment, and things could change, right? And hopefully for the better, right? So just keep, you know, we keep it up there. A new guitar. Yeah, let me check that out. Guys, I think I'm gonna do his eyes pink. Cause aren't rabbits, doesn't rabbits have like pink eyes or red eyes or something like that? Let's see what that looks like. And guys, if you notice, I'm just doing it rough because it's not, you know, it doesn't have to be crazy. Case metal guitar in the world. Take a. Oh, it's a Hello Kitty guitar, no? Yeah. That's pretty cool. I think Hello Kitty is pretty cool. This is what Matteo is showing me, guys. Let me show you guys here. Hold on, give me a second. This is Matteo's new guitar. It's cool. Yeah, Hello Kitty is pretty cool. I like the art style of it. Also, like, it's like a raised cutout on top of the guitar itself. That's cool. So it's not just like a sticker on it, it's like raised. Okay, that's cool. Huh. Wow! Yeah, X-Nicky's impressed. Oh yeah, Hello Kitty, yeah. I don't know, I think at this point Hello Kitty is definitely like some kind of like cultural icon or something. Ah, right. So you didn't even know until I got you. Yeah. Okay, okay. You didn't know until recently. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's some cool. Yeah, that's some cool stuff right there. I like your. Yeah, I like your riffs, man. Like, you know, you're shredding pretty good on that guitar there. Nobody told you? Your friend didn't tell her what it was? Okay. Look at this. This guy is something else here. Now, what could you do now? What could you do now that's, I mean, you could do a lot now that you couldn't do before, right? So like, what do you do now that you really like? Man, this is awesome. With your recovery there. What's the singular most thing you're like? Okay, this is nice. Or is it basically somewhat the same? Hopefully my question is not too insensitive. I'm just wondering. I have a feeling like the rabbit should have like some white on the feet also, you know? I think this is good enough. Okay. Oh, selling your cane? Really? So you don't have need of a cane anymore? That's cool.
I don't need it anymore, I see. I walk. With a little distrust in my sight, but I walk. I sent you the new guitar on Discord.
Oh, okay, I see. Thanks. Let's just check it out. Ah, okay. Yeah, me. New glitter palette. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the stuff material. But yeah, it looks great, man. You know, yeah, that one character, yeah, is that you already bought that new one? You already bought the newest guitar with the bear with the stars in the air? Is that a Care Bear? You want me to show that guitar on stream? I was just looking at it. It looks pretty cool. I like it. It never like dawned on me to use like some of these cutesy characters and like make them into guitar body, you know, guitar bodies or something. What do you call that? Like the stock of the guitar or something? So when you say new glitter color, while I'm at it, I want to buy a new glitter palette to color. So when you say you're talking about like makeup, or are you talking about like for your guitar, like a glitter colored guitar, or just coloring, like just the color? I remember like one time my aunt bought me. You know, when I was a teenager, I have an aunt who bought me like this. I don't know what it was. It's like glitter paint. You know, because she knew I drew and painted, you know, and colored stuff, and she bought glitter paint for me. And I found it was really hard to find uses for it. But I think I found uses for it for the glitter paint, but I can't remember what I used it for, but I think I maybe used it for like doing a logo on a shirt or something like that. I can't remember. This was a while ago. Can we add some of this light blue to like his face, guys? It's had like a little touch of brightness in here. It's gonna like. Man. What do I think? You didn't hear what? See, now I know you weren't checking me out. Yeah, I was. I told you what I think. I thought it was cool. I like it. I like the fact that you're taking these cute characters and making them into guitars. I'm kind of repeating myself. I like it. You know, is it a care? I asked you if it was a Care Bear or something like that. It's just a bear with stars, right? I like it. Oh, okay. No, it's awesome, man. I like it. And I was asking you about the glitter. Are you talking about glitter like glitter for like coloring? Like you said, the color, like the color or something, or glitter for like makeup, or glitter for like the guitar itself? What were you thinking? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Are you able to see what I'm drawing here somewhat clearly? I mean, it's pretty contrasty. Yeah, I remember you did. Yeah, I remember it completely. Yeah. How could I forget? No, it looks like the bunny's made out of rubber or something. Oh man. You say no offense, but the bunny's cuter than me. Oh, I gotta make it even cuter than this, but you know, I don't wanna, I wanna start small. But you're so funny. Said no offense. Ex Nikki is cuter than me. Okay, guys, we're totally going to sculpt this guy at some point. I don't know if that point is right now.
Look what drawing I made.
Wow, dude, you drew this? I can show this on here. Let's see. Okay. Alright, check this out, guys. I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff that Matteo's sending me here, which I think is pretty cool. Let's share it with you guys here really quickly. So this is a guitar that Matteo, you have this guitar right now? That's what I was asking you. Is it something you're going to buy or something you have? Anyway, it's cool. It looks like a Care Bear. But it could be any bear with just stars on it, and it has that rainbow strap or whatever. Oh, you bought that? Okay, that's cool. And the Hello Kitty is pretty cool. I like it, and I like how you're drawing it on your like a notebook paper with the lines and stuff. I remember that's how I started drawing, like on copybook. We call it copybooks, or like on notebooks. Yeah, super buff. Yeah, I literally have characters like this, but that's for another time. Believe it or not, kind of like where the face is simple and it's kind of more anime and they're buff and that kind of thing. But we could talk about it later. I have an incoming call. Matteo. Okay, hold on, Matteo. You want me to take this call online here? You know I'm in the middle of a stream, right? We could do it later. Maybe later. Okay, let's okay. Okay, no, let's do it. Go ahead, make the call. Make the call, Matteo. I'll answer it. I've seen that Squidward one already. I've seen that one. Yeah, I've seen that handsome Squidward or whatever it's called. Yep. I feel like our bunny should have. You know what, guys? Let's give him a jacket. You know, he's not that interesting. Let's put a jacket on him. Let's go ahead and save that. Because the reason why I want to put a jacket on him, because I also want to show how once we model a character, how we could put clothes on the character and then animate it with the clothes on it. For now, you draw very simple things. Yeah, you don't go that far because I'm not ready for complex drawings yet. Yep. You know, I got you. Yeah. I used to draw a lot of complex things in the past, like really complex drawings, and because I haven't drawn in a while, you know, I mean, look what I'm doing. I'm drawing like a very simple rabbit here. Let's give him a jacket, guys. Where's my pencil? Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's just give him a jacket. I'm going to go old school also because let's give him a cut-off jacket. Where's my? Okay, here we go. Oh, you also draw digitally on your phone? Oh, which drawing is totally idiotic? You talking about the one I'm doing right now? Oh, you're talking about something that you did. Let me see. Oh, that's funny. I'm not gonna show that one though. But that's funny. I like that stuff. So send me more. Send me more. Basically, guys, is Winnie the Pooh, but with I think it's Kim Jong Un's face on there. That's what it is. What you're showing me. I don't want to steal. I want to
Are you
focus
there?
on what I'm
I
drawing.
can't hear
right here.
you. It's the ad.
Oh, it's the ad. Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? I was laughing at a drawing. Oh, okay, yeah, you said yes, alright. Okay, yeah, I was laughing at a drawing. I was telling everybody what it is. I wouldn't show it on air here, but it's I mean, not that it's a big deal, but it's basically Winnie the Pooh with Kim Jong Un's face on it. The leader of North Korea. It's pretty funny. And you could put anybody's face on Winnie the Pooh and it's gonna look funny. Oh, it was Kim. My bad. My bad. I got it mixed up, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah. You're absolutely right because it has the China flag on there. Yep. It's Zing. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Let me go back and take a look. That was my bad, guys. Yep. Yeah, it's Jinping, right? Yeah. Yep. I give you some good advice. I don't know about that. We'll see. Okay, guys, we're crafting a jacket on this guy. Oh man. Face of Teletubbies. Oh man. That's the one children's show I don't think I've ever seen growing up. I remember knowing about the Teletubbies when I was a teenager, or maybe as a young adult. And then I knew oh, okay, Teletubbies was a thing, but I never heard of them before. Growing up, heard of everything else though. Yeah, this is one of the shows I never got a chance to watch. I mean, not that I probably would have wanted to watch it. I was more of a Thundercats kind of person. I used to like to watch anime and stuff. I never really got into Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, but I think those things are cool. I used to like to watch snippets of it, but not a whole episode. I don't know why. What was your favorite cartoon, Mateo? It's all about cartoons, guys, because we're drinking like a cartoon character right now, like a psycho punk bunny. His jacket is okay. If I do it any more like detailed, it's just not going to look like part of the same thing. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna go ahead and I mean, what color jacket should we give him? Like, I have no idea. Should it be like probably a yellow jacket or maybe a red jacket? I think red might look terrible because he's blue. So probably like an orangish red maybe. I mean, orangish yellow, school bus yellow maybe. Oh my gosh.
I'm watching a Chinese anime.
Chinese anime? Really? I never heard of such a thing. Is that what you posted there? Is that the thing there? I'll have to check it out later. I can't show stuff like that on here because of copyrights, and it looks a little it looks adult, but I'll check it out. I'll check it out in a little bit, and I'll let you know on Discord. Never knew that Chinese well, you wouldn't call it Chinese anime, it would just be a Chinese animation, right? I mean, anime is more.
It's not for adults, it's just a scene that the animators could have avoided, but it's very funny.
Oh!
The anime is called Fabulous Beast and You.
I got you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got you now. It's just coincidence. I got you. Coincidentally. Oh my gosh. I'm tongue-tied today. By coincidence, yeah, it sounds like that. Okay, I got you. That's pretty funny. Well, I don't know if I could play something like that on here because this has been recorded right now, and for copyright reasons, I'm trying not to play other like things like that. Yeah, but for copyrights, I think if I play it, like, YouTube might hit me a copyright strike on that. If it's a known cartoon out there, it doesn't matter what rating it is. But if we have, just only because this is a actual stream here I'm doing, and yeah. No, yeah, and Twitch is fine, but I think YouTube does the copyright stuff really strongly. Yeah, because you do know that, like, a lot of these streams are on YouTube, right? I know it's not from YouTube. What I'm saying is, if it's a show that's showing on TV, or if it's a show that other people, if it's a known show, yeah, even though it's not on YouTube, YouTube could possibly copyright strike me. Oh, Chinese platform, original Chinese platform from Bill, the original Chinese platform. Yeah, I guess I'm a little gun shy because I don't want this stream to be muted in any way. That's a problem I've been dealing with YouTube for a minute. You know, they like to mute sections of the stream. I don't know if you noticed that. If you look at some of the streams I did before, you notice certain sections are muted. Yeah. Please. If I play it and it gets muted, I'm gonna. Matteo, I tell you, there's gonna be some splaining to do. Oh man. Alright guys, this is, watch, stay on. At this point I'm sending you an edit I found of the character from this anime that I love. Okay. Okay guys, so I'm gonna check out this thing here with Matteo. We're gonna Matteo, if you hang around, I'll hang out with you in a little bit. But guys, this is the character that we have, and hopefully in the next stream, right? I was hoping to kind of start it with this stream, but I think maybe breaking it up into 2 or 3 streams, or maybe just 1 or 2 streams, maybe this stream and the next stream, on how we get this character into 3D, right? I think would be a good idea. So, all right, guys. So, you know, I don't know what we would call this guy. I think the idea I had was to call him Wubsy or something. Hold on. I don't know why I would call him Wubsy. It just sounds like that. Maybe that's how you spell his name. I put a Y instead of I because that might look cool. Wubsy? I don't know. Maybe. Put a question mark. Maybe that's his name. Alright guys. So we just designed this character here, and what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna jump back in here. Let's go back on the main desktop, guys. And let's see what's going on here. Okay guys, so check this out. So yeah, so that's this guy that we have, and I think that this guy would be good to start modeling in Blender, right? We're gonna model him in Blender by sculpting him, and then, you know, we'll just, you know, make sure the mesh could be animated. We're gonna do his clothes, and I'll show you guys how to like do animations with clothes on, and then after that have the parts of the clothes be simulated so they move around like regular cloth. You know, that would be definitely something to shoot for. And probably not. I was hoping in this stream I could jump into some Soul 3000 game development.
There is a character who is really with an extreme level of gayness.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, maybe we could check that out later or something like that. But for now, you know, I'm just kind of focusing on just kind of wrapping this thing up here. Yeah. I think you told me already. I already know. Okay, so guys, yeah, so I'm gonna finish this character off tomorrow by starting. You know, well, he's finished. The concept is finished, but tomorrow we'll jump into using simple shapes to realize the character and to start sculpting on him and that kind of thing. Oh, you think the character has a gay look? Well, you know, it's a matter of interpretation, you know. I mean, I just look for something that looks cool and eye-catching, you know. So I mean, maybe it's a lot of the pink and purple, maybe that's what it is. But you know, I think I would like it to be just a regular kids character, you know, with a jacket, you know, from what I remember growing up. So yeah, that's kind of what we're aiming for, because I think like doing like really detailed characters tends to confuse people when they want like tutorials done, and also it's harder to nail like a photorealistic character, because you know what something you know your eye is more critical to realistic things, right? So you know what a human looks like, and you know, but there's nothing like this in the real world, right? There's no bunny, at least not yet, right? There's no bunny rabbit that stands up and talks with you and stuff like that. So we don't know what that looks like. So if there was something like that, then you'll be like, oh, you know, this doesn't look realistic, right? So that's why we have cartoons. You know, we just kind of put together things that doesn't exist in the real world, and I think that would be pretty cool to start sculpting. I kind of started. I showed how I would go about doing something like that, and I'll show you guys real quick here. Okay, so basically what we did here, I'll show you guys real quick, right, was to start with just basic shapes. Alright, so I had like a head like that. So let's just say this is a head, you know, and you just start with basic shapes before you start sculpting. And I think this is what someone was asking me, like, how do you even begin, like, how do you even start, you know, sculpting a character that you have in mind, you know? And this is how I would do it. Like, you scale the neck down, you scale this shape down and use as kind of as a neck, and you could like duplicate this part here. This could be like the body part here again. Let's rotate Z. Z. Let's go Y. Scale that down like so. Scale this out. So you're asking if I just made that character up just now. You know, it's not a character I had from before. It's all new. Go here. The scale here. Okay, so this could be like the body, right? And you know, the good thing about having a drawing is that you can always look back at the drawing right here. Oops, let's scale this down. right? So you kind of have a drawing right here. And then you have this right here, right? And you could use the drawing as kind of like the basis of making the overall shape of the character. You see, like, you know, this could like be his cheek. Let's just duplicate that. Let's rotate the shape again. Then that could be like the top of the head. You know, you could kind of see where we could go with this, guys, right? So basically what you're doing, you're going to use primitives to kind of build kind of like the shape of this thing here, you know. And that's how I would, you know, if I was starting, you know. But if you have this character in your head and you're trying to like do it here, sometimes you could lose parts of the character. Like you might say, well, you know, I don't want to do the one ear that's ripped off with a tie on there. Let's see that there. And then maybe you could do like the nozzle. Let's rotate that. Rotate Y, Z. Let's put 90. Maybe you could push this back a bit. Just come here. Right, it's, you know, just, you know, throwing shapes around, guys, and just trying to get something that, you know, we could then use to sculpt to get the overall character. The body is more of a teardrop, so I'll show you guys how to get something like that in Blender here. So the way you do that is just make the body a little bit bigger. If you want a teardrop shape, you could use a lattice. So come here with a lattice, right? And what you want to do, you want to link the lattice onto this. So let's just move it in place. I think this should be good enough, or you could just like have the lattice. You could subdivide the lattice a little bit more. So let's come in here, subdivide that. Let's do something like this. This is fine, right? And then you want to link the object to the lattice. So you select the two and then you press Ctrl P and do lattice deform. And now when you select the lattice, you can select the top parts here. Let's go into yep, we got it. So you want to select all the points of the lattice, like the top points right there, and then you could squeeze that in, and it'll give you kind of like a teardrop shape, you know, to the body. And then you could even use the lattice to shape parts of the body, right? You could do something like that. You could bring in your thing and just kind of do something like that, you know. And you could just use the lattice, just kind of give just to bend the overall shape, almost like, you know, you could use with a soft selection and stuff like that. Oh boy. Here we go. You know, and then we could use other primitives to get like the air. You know, you could use like a spline, right? In Blender, and you could do something like the air, and then you could use other primitives like the neck part here to make up the arm and stuff like that. And you know, we could just go right ahead, and you could like just do out the whole character in just shapes and primitives. Now, I noticed out there there's this guy out there who developed a hair plugin for Blender, and the hair plugin is so cool. It's really good. You guys have seen me use it in the past, and I think it's just called the hair tool. And he has like a whole different system that you could use to build these simple shapes in order to then use to model and to sculpt, right? So let's just save this here. Okay, we're just saving this, but this is basically what we would use to start throwing shapes out for this character, right? And once you get all the primitive shapes down, then we could start sculpting on it, right? So we're not going to do that right now. So but this is where we're heading, guys. So I hope this seems a little bit exciting for you, and I hope this answers a lot of other people out there. I hope this answers a lot of the questions that you have of where to start. You could start with a drawing, because it helps if you cannot hold the idea of the character in your head. It's very hard to hold the idea of the character in your head and then try to do a 3D model straight off of that. It takes practice. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it takes practice. And also, just going straight to 3D also, it's good if you want to just do something just on the fly, right? Kind of like you just want to play around with shapes, you just want to start sculpting, and you don't really care about making something that looks like anything. You're just playing around, you're just learning the tool, you're just kind of getting your feet wet. You know, you could go straight to sculpting, nothing is wrong with that. But if you have a specific idea, you know, like for me, I wanted to create a cute kids character, which is what this guy's supposed to be, right? You know, then, you know, doing a sketch, you know, the quicker you could lay down your idea, the faster and the better things work out to be, you know. So, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of, you know, there's some little purplish pink going on here and this here, but it could have also been orange, because orange actually, and this is the good thing about painting it, is that you could play around with the color. Let's check that out. Right, so like the hair, you know, because it's kind of monotone, like his eyes are already kind of pink, you know, like rabbit eyes or whatever it is, and then all of a sudden his hair is kind of almost kind of purplish pink. So let's check it out. And then the bandana, you know, I mean, you could think he looks, you know, gay if you know what all that stuff is, but you know, just as a, you know, straight on face value, I think it works for a cute character, and it looks fun, right? You know, like those characters that, you know, action oriented, you know, like the Ninja Turtles, you know, kind of thing. I mean, he's a little more cuter than that, but then there's cute versions of the Ninja Turtles also, so go figure. Anyways, let's check this out. So let's see here, hue and saturation maybe, and it might be magenta if we could play around with that. Yep, there we go. And let's play with the overlap a bit. And we could change the color of that. It's not 100% perfect, but it's close. Something like that. Probably come in with the red here. Oops. Anyways, you know, you could play around with it. I don't want to really I don't want to really change it, but you could play around with the colors. I think there's even better ways to grab that specific hue and just, you know, change it or whatever it is. Anyways, guys, I like the way this is. I think it looks cool. Alright, guys, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. God bless. Take it easy, you know. Matteo, thanks for stopping by. You know, tends to get a little one-track mind there sometimes, but hey, I'm glad everything is working out for you. And everybody else who came earlier before we started streaming, you know, when I just had a hangout stream or whatever it is. Thanks for coming in and saying hello and just hanging out with me for a little bit. And yeah, so this is an actual, you know, stream, and we're just gonna get back there, right? So say hello to Wubsy, everyone.
Hello.
Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Yes, Nick. Have a good night, everyone. God bless.
long, long ago, we were the slaves of the Urgoth. And eventually, after much strife, we broke free. And so we made our walls high. And our convictions strong. But there are many dangers. No one can survive out there on their own.
We found her last night, in the jungle.
They said she must have been out there for years.
It's not possible. I always knew this day would come. A new beginning.
You won't get your son back. You have my word.
And yet, new enemies would be forged. A line would be crossed. Things would never return to the way before.
Where?
Look deeper, and you will see. Visions, Kelly. Your history. Your future. A life unlived.
You backstabbing rat! You sold us out! I never should have trusted you! She's in the middle of it. That's not possible.
The anthem swims through your mind. It knows you. It knows us all.